Hallo, ich bin der DerGameMop und herzlich willkommen zu Let's Play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Teil 228. Wir sind immer noch hier in Bianco. Sehr schön. Da hat es dezent kurz geruckelt. So. Jetzt möchte ich mal kurz mein Inventar nachschauen. Besser wie meine jetzige? Die ist auch besser wie meine jetzige. Hä, warum habe ich die denn nicht ausge... Ach, die hat plus 150 Rüstungsdurchbohrung und kritische Trefferbonus. Nö, das passt schon. Aber ich glaube, da tue ich mal ein paar Steine einsetzen, aber... Nein, nicht weg. Warte, hier. Ach, hier genau. Leertaste. Das sieht schon mal anders aus. Ich glaube, das werde ich tatsächlich ausrüsten. Warte mal. Ja. Gut, es macht Sinn, dass sie die Waffen mehr Rüstungsdurchbohrung haben. Ich habe gar nicht so viel Geld. Die werde ich aber verkaufen. Ah, das verticke ich alles. Brauche ich alles nicht so. Dich behalte ich, aber dich lege ich mal ab. Die verkaufe ich, die zwei verkaufe ich auch, genau. Da verkaufe ich eigentlich auch den Rest. Dann kann ich mir nämlich hier mal entspannt das anschauen. Oh, ich würde auf jeden Fall dich mal verbessern, und zwar... ich kann mir aussuchen. Was habe ich hier sonst noch? Und vielleicht noch dich. So, was habe ich hier? Genau, da brauche ich andere Sachen. So, sehr schön. Ich sollte vielleicht auch die richtige Taste drücken. Ach, man kann hier Trophäen aufstellen, sehr schön. Aha, Bücher. Kann ich da Bücher ablegen oder was? Hm. Ach, ich könnte ja was ganz Verrücktes tun. Ich wusste nicht, dass man da Bonis bekommt. Sehr schön. Oh, ich habe einen Levelaufstieg. Da fühlt man sich ja richtig wohl. Oh. Oh, ich hätte ein bisschen Test spielen sollen. Jetzt ist der einzigste Nachteil beim Spielen auf Linux ist, bis er den Cache-Spieler erfüllt. Müsste man schauen, ob es eine Möglichkeit gibt, dass man quasi die Shader-Cache-Informationen gespeichert lässt.
I've not seen a bumper crop like this in ages. A bushel of clips is more a burden than that steel of yours.
Someone? Was that truly necessary? And how nice. Chopped liver?
Her Grace awaits inside.
Here at last. We lack only Damien now. I'm worried something might have happened to him.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Es sind beides gute Punkte, weil er könnte ein Mittelsmann sein. Oder das, aber ich glaube, ich nehme eher das Erstere, weil es ist schon sehr verdächtig.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Wäre nicht das erste Mal.
Don't care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Very.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club. An affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique. Consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Okay.
Patrols, just in case. Good luck. I hope you get the bastard.
Die Zeit ist vergangen. Ja gut, die haben Stunden gewartet, macht also Sinn.
Yes, yes, like you drunk in the gutter again.
Is that not this cur with the price on his head? It's his. Get it.
Schauen wir mal.
Don't let him gain momentum!
What? Lost your nerve? Damn. Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Das war gerade ein bisschen seltsam, aber okay. Wer könnte es wohl sein?
You this, or you that.
That's better. Shoot, shoot.
Ich habe ein Stahlschwert, kein Problem. Ich habe Silberschwert rausgenommen. Das war ein bisschen seltsam.
All is in order.
Never to be sick. Just put your lips together and explain.
Shoot the beast. You a spy? Tell the commander. Be spry.
Sacre bleu! It's a crime. You're from the north, that's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Ich kann auch gleich Sachen verkaufen, wie praktisch. Kaufe ich mir mal das da. Ich glaube, ich müsste noch eine Maske haben. Ja, genau. Was? Ich habe eine... Ach, da gibt es auch noch eine Maske, okay. Sehr gut, aber dann müsste ich nicht voll ausgerüstet sein.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Ja. Jetzt mache ich aber erst kurz, bevor ich dran bin. Aber da war hier, was ist das hier? Okay. Sehr interessant. Okay, ich bin also theoretisch komplett ausgerüstet. Sehr interessant, aber das gefällt mir nicht so.
patrolling on an empty stomach.
Die Handschuhe passen nicht. Aber ist gut genug.
One more! And another two!
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Daubry monument will remain closed until further notice.
Banquets and... Closed? Why, we wrote an entire day to see it. You're a cheat, sir.
And we paid good coin for the tickets. Give it back.
Your tickets remain valid. You must merely wait patiently for the exhibition to reopen.
Aha. Das mache ich aber nicht jetzt. Das mache ich wann anders.
Viva la fête.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Bin ich ja mal gespannt.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Das ist doch relativ offensichtlich, aber okay.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Sowas in der Art habe ich mir auch gedacht.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress, there on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Centurion.
Ich nehme die optionalen Sachen mal mit. Okay, das sind immer viele Questmarker.
Please do not disturb.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you are not at all.
Silence. The artist must know. Got it. It's the Sorito.
It's not a landscape, Clem. It's a manifestation of the man's spirit.
Is all I see.
Quite the noble color. Splendid. The sky over Toussaint artists.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different quiet again.
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines.
To vines and to wine!
Position takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Gauze, scarlet, crimson, oxblood.
Lips, full sensual parted
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism, the continual battle between good and evil, and defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Ich finde das ist recht lustig.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Bloody colorful, that's what!
ignoramus.
Ach, da kann ich trinken, aber trinken möchte ich ja dann nicht. Ich schau mal, was es sonst da noch so gibt.
The great one.
Your words, as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
Metaphor. What else will they think of? If they can't agree, they want to cut the knife. And you, constant struggles.
Perceptions.
Sure to be in one of the alcoves. Come, let's look in the alcoves.
Auch nicht schlecht.
Have you not heard the news?
Have I not heard? It's on everyone's lips. 4 duets in one night. The theft of the century. And here you are, offering one to me.
If you are not interested, sir, I'm sure someone else.
Right, fine. You can't think I'd let such an opportunity pass. How much?
I'm sure you understand. There are glück. We wish to be alone. Please, leave.
But are you sure it's an original?
My employee.
Ach, wahrscheinlich muss ich da oben irgendwas machen.
Besides, have you not heard the news?
Have I not heard?
I'm sure you understand. There are a great many highly qualified candidates.
Then I shall have to convince you your ample generosity.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ah, how beautiful. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Ich muss gerade an andere Sachen denken, deswegen ist keine gute Idee. Ich denke an die Tiere und mach's nicht, sagen wir es mal so.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat tired.
It's fine. Relax. Master Hoover is a generous patron and a truly wonderful man. It was thanks.
Ich glaube, wir sind hier falsch abgebogen. Schauen wir doch mal.
Sorry, artists in the Mandragora and their guests only.
What if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
As for that stipend, I'm sure you understand. Never should have performed tonight. We are busy. We wish to be alone. Please, leave.
As for that style pattern, are you sure it's an original?
My input.
Leave us be.
Ich könnte jetzt was Unauffälliges machen, drüber klettern. Okay, geht nicht.
Lips for the duets in one night. The best of the century. Qualified candidates.
Then I should.
So. Das ist so bescheuert, dass man jetzt mal drauf kommen muss. Hier muss etwas sein.
Ultimate meaning.
Da steht jemand im Gemälde immer gut. Na komm. Die Leute drehen sich im Kreise.
It requires great precision.
Need I remind you that neither did you?
The manacles of form. Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Das ist die Ausgangsidee, da möchte ich natürlich nicht raus.
Please do not disturb.
Ignoramus.
Ruinous to the entire community.
Irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning. It must be such talent.
Okay.
Exception true. Would I ever love to meet him? It's a shame.
Need I remind Do not disturb! Shoo! Shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Villesse.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Ah ja. Genau, jetzt heißt es, untersuche die Tische mit den Erfrischungen. Da muss man erstmal drauf kommen. Das ist ein bisschen klar.
Need I remind you that neither did you?
Deswegen war das markiert. Ich musste das erst triggern, was ein bisschen blöd ist.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Sintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Ich weiß, wo ich hin muss. Exakt da, wo ich schon war. Ich frage mich, ob das funktioniert. Funktioniert, gut zu wissen.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat higher to me.
It's fine. Relax. Master Hoover is a generous patron.
Bin ich mal gespannt, wie lange es braucht, bis sie hinterherkommt. Oh, die ist relativ flott.
I had that exhibition in the palace gardens.
Das gefällt mir eigentlich relativ gut in dem Spiel, dass die Begleiter nicht ewig brauchen.
As I said, only Mandragora artists allowed. Nothing I can do.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Sehr schön. Oh, die ist schnell, die kann ich warten.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
glaube, ich weiß, wo er hin ist.
Tore down the door. Bloody handprint. Made a platform. Clever. It's his. Must be pretty strong, too.
Also er hat sich eine Plattform gebaut. Das hat er gerade gesagt. Ich muss hier kurz speichern. Man kann da gar nicht runterspringen. Sehr intelligent. Sehe, man kann da nicht runterspringen. Da haben sie mitgedacht. Gut zu wissen, okay.